Yo, it's Krogel. Welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and today we're going to be battling in the UU tier, which stands for Underused if you did not know. And like always, our opponent is from our Twitch live streams, so if you would like a chance to battle, go ahead and check out that Twitch link in the description. So looking at my opponent's team, he definitely has some power on his team for sure. He's got a very hard-hitting Zero Aura, as well as pretty much his entire team is hard-hitting, except for the Suicune, which is most likely just a bulky set. But on my side, we got Bell Curvy, the Bronzong, rocking Leftovers as a lead Bronzong with Stealth Rock. Then we have Bubblegum, our other Life Orb user, or Leftovers user. And she is the standard Wish, Heal, Hyper Voice, all that. Then we have Slurpin, our Heracross, holding the Flame Orb because Guts Heracross hits like a truck. Nothing wants to switch in on it. Then we have Ao, the Aerodactyl, because Mega Aerodactyl is just good in general in the UU tier. Then we have Madeir, our Hydreigon, holding the Choice Scarf, because Choice Scarf Hydreigon is pretty good. Outspeeds pretty much everything in the tier. Then we have Tentacruel Dots holding the Black Sludge. This is our hazard removal and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get right into the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Bell Kirby, our Bronzong here. Nice shiny Bronzong. As he does lead off with the Zero Aura here. And first turn, he actually goes for the knockoff. I thought he was going to go for a different move here, but he goes for the knockoff. We live on really low HP, set up our Stealth Rocks, lose our leftovers, sorry. Now here, Bell Kirby isn't really much as battle, so we're just gonna go ahead and sack him off to another knockoff here. Unfortunate that we lost a Pokemon on our second turn, but that is fine. So we do go into Ao, because Ao does outspeed the Zero Aura by I think 7 base points, so we're gonna go ahead and scare him out here as he goes into his Suicune. Nice fat shiny Suicune. Takes some Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to go ahead and pressure us. And we're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, because why would you want to run regular Aerodactyl in the UU tier? Just doesn't make any sense here. But we're going to go ahead and go for Earthquake, because it hits everything on his team. And now the Suicune does take a pretty good chunk from this Earthquake. And we do reveal the leftovers. I keep saying a Life Orb, I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and swap here. Back out into Bubblegum, or into Bubblegum for the first time, rather. As he goes for the substitute. So he's not a Crocoon set, so that's pretty good to know. But he is behind a sub. Good for me that I do carry the Hyper Voice here, but he is gonna go for the Calm Mind, get his stats raised up a little bit. But Hyper Voice, since it is a sound-based move, it will go through substitutes here. So he's going to take some damage, and we actually do get a crit here, which kind of sucks because he did definitely live that if it wasn't a crit. So that sucks for my opponent, but that's just the game. So he's going to go into Slurpuff here, and he's most likely the Belly Drum set. So I'm just going to stay in and go for another Hyper Voice, as he actually is Belly Drum, yep. So he's gonna get his stats up. He's gonna eat his little berry there, his little citrus berry, get his health back up. His Unburden is popped here, but we're gonna go for another Hyper Voice. And it actually almost does KO. Bubblegum is actually putting in a lot of work. He goes for the return here. Does a lot of damage. Doesn't knock us out though, which is very good. I went for Wish, thinking that he would actually knock us out. So I didn't go for Hyper Voice again, but good to know, you know. So we go for Protect this turn to stall him out a little bit and get some use out of that wish there. Right now, I'm thinking Bell Kirby would have been really good for this Pokemon. But this turn he actually is gonna go ahead and knock us out. You know, very balanced Pokemon. But we're gonna go ahead and do Nadir here. What are you doing, man? This thing is super effective against you. He outspeeds you, but we are Choice Scarf, so we do outspeed him actually, and we do land our Fire Blast. Down goes the Slurpuff. If I did not outspeed that Slurpuff, I would have been swept. He would have swept my entire team with that Slurpuff. But he goes out into the Darmanitan here. I'm thinking he's Scarf here. I don't know if I outspeed or not, so I'm gonna swap out into Dots because Dots will take pretty much anything he wants to go for, as he does reveal the U-turn, and it does not do too much to us, so we do resist it. And he goes out into his Zeraora yet again, and he is definitely gonna go ahead and scare us out here. We're gonna go ahead and get our Black Sludge recovery up, and he goes for the Plasma Fist, but I'm just going to go ahead and sack him off here because I need to go into something that outspeeds the Zeraora, otherwise I lose the game here. And admittedly, Dots didn't do anything besides counter the Darmanitan, but we do go back out into AO because, like I said earlier, AO does outspeed him. We're going to go for the Earthquake again because nothing wants to take this Earthquake. The only thing I wanted to take it was his Suicune, and the Suicune is dead. So, I'm gonna go ahead and KO his Zeraora as he goes back out into Darmanitan here. Takes a lot from Stealth Rocks, guys. Definitely get your Stealth Rocks up. Hazards are great. He's not Scarf, apparently, because we do outspeed him here. And we do knock out the Darmanitan. Maybe he was Scarf and we just, I don't know, maybe we outsped him still. Maybe he wasn't max speed, I don't know. He goes out to Bisharp here. And I'm thinking, okay, well, he's going to go for an Steel-type move here, so I'm going to swap out of AO and go into Slurpin or Heracross here. As he does go for the Sucker Punch, good for me, because I take no damage that turn, activate my Flame Orb, and he's going to go ahead and swap out and go into Beedrill here. Beedrill is going to take a 25% from the rocks. His team does not like rocks at all. But we're going to go for close combat here because it was the best play I could have made. Because Facade didn't do anything to the Bisharp, neither did Knockoff. So this is my middle ground play because Beedrill is not that bulky, but he is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve here. And we actually are going to go ahead and sack off Slurpin because he did his job. He weakened this threatening Pokemon down a lot. So rest in peace, Slurpin. And now we're gonna go ahead back out into Nadir because he does have the Fire Blast, and we should be able to finish this with Nadir. So we go for Fire Blast, miss, as he does go for Fell Stinger, thinking that it'll take us out with adaptability, and we live on 11 HP. Man, Nadir, my boy. Hanging in there. We do go for the Fire Blast again, land it yet again. So good for me. And his last Pokemon is Bisharp, and he doesn't want to take any Fire Blasts. So my opponent actually goes for the Swords Dance here. That was the only play he could have made. He told me after the battle that was the only play he could have made to win. So that was a good game. And shout out to my opponent, man. He had some really cool Pokemon that you don't really see in Yu-Gi-Oh! But guys, if you have enjoyed, go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, share with your friends if they enjoy this kind of content. And for the question of the day, what is your favorite Dark-type Pokemon? Because, you know, Nadir did put in some work, so what's your favorite Dark-type Pokemon? With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.